Hi there. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cover the propane and the dump and the electrical feature. Oh, and we'll just go ahead and cover the water fill as well on the 2018 Coachmen. So on the driver's side of the vehicle here, you're going to have your propane door right in front of the rear driver's tire. So this propane tank's right about here, and up under here you'll find that this propane tank is going to be turned on and filled up when you pick up your vehicle for your vacation. The reason it'll be all like that is just so that your refrigerator is nice and cold, so you'll be able to load some food in there and hit the road. And as we make our way back here, we'll go ahead and cover the water features here. So this tank here is what you're going to want to hook up to. This back one is going to be your potable water. That's going to be your freshwater tank inside the unit. You'll want to hook up to this, get a nice good connection on there, and you can go ahead and turn on your water pressure, and that's going to fill your freshwater tank until full. Then you'll see an overfill drain on the ground. Then you'll know it's full. That tank will be filled up when you come and pick up your unit. But if you end up using it all, that's where you get some more. So the city water connection here is when you're at a site that has running water. Say you're at your house and you got your family out here in the unit, or you're at an RV site and you just want to hook up to the water and use that instead of your fresh water. You can plug into this one here, hook that line up, get a real snug connection on there, turn on your water pressure, and then you don't have to operate your water pump while you're hooked up to that city water connection. You just turn on their pressure and you just run off the pressure there, and make sure you run it for a little bit to get anything out of the line and anything like that. Just run it for a little bit. That's just a recommendation. Alright, so I'll work my way back here underneath the slide out since it's out right now. We got our door here. This is where your power cord is going to be when it is in storage. So you can pull this guy out. It will have an adapter on it so you can hook up to a 110 power supply, and it is required to have at least a 30 amp extension cord if you are using an extension cord to get that guy plugged in. And we'll supply that adapter for you for the 110 outlet. Just make sure it comes back with us. Alright, moving on to the sewage function here. Alright, and on this unit, it looks like we have one of these cool little hidden bumper deals. So behind the bumper door is going to be your sewage drain hose. So that sewage drain hose, you'll just pull that guy out, get you some nice latex gloves or something, and then you'll pull this cap off the sewage port here, the outlet. Then you will, store that somewhere handy. Up there's a good place. You'll key on that sewage hose onto these tabs here on the outlet, and you'll always want to pull your black valve first, and this will pull to the side. It's basically like a guillotine or a knife feature, so it'll slide out and open that valve inside there. That will release your sewage and waste from the toilet tank. Then you're going to want to go ahead and close that valve, and then open your gray valve. That'll release your shower water and your sink water. That will allow you to basically rinse that hose out, and then you're going to want to install your cap after you get everything drained and put your valves closed. Put your cap back on, and you'll be ready to hit the road. All right, and that concludes the propane, the water fill, the electrical plug, and your sewage dump on the 2018 Coachmen. Thanks for joining me.